Hello everybody, this is going to be a piece for the Friendship Express collaboration, which is on beach theme, I believe. So what I've got here is I've got a hand mould, 2 hands cupping. I haven't got my gloves on, naughty me, but never mind. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the hands as water, and then in the middle we'll just have somehow beach scene, maybe some fish in here. Haven't quite decided. We'll see what happens on the demold, see what it looks like. But yeah, we'll give it a go. So this apparently takes 600 milliliters. So I'm not going to do it in one pour because that will probably cause a flash cure, because it's meant to be deep pour, but as we're using the deep pour for something else, I don't want to get told off for using it. So I should just add some of this metallic alcohol ink from wherever it was, probably Temu, I'm not sure, but yeah, this one, ice blue. And then I should pour some of the teexpert resin, and then hopefully it will give a light colour to the top part of the water. That's the plan. It's not really mixing, so I might have to mix it myself. I did shake it very well, but it doesn't seem to be too good. What happens if I add a bit more? Let's add a darker. I'm also using the blue vivid colour and alcohol ink. Maybe this one will disperse a little bit more. It'll just add different shades of darkness to it, just to help with the effect of deeper water. That looks a bit better. We'll see what happens. Maybe give it a little stir. A little bit impatient. So let's just swirl this in. And if it gives a wave effect because of the way I've stirred it, that would be brilliant. Just an added feature to it. I've never done this before, so I don't know how it is going to turn out. Maybe the ice blue and the metallic ice blue will give it a different effect. Who knows? Like I say, a bit impatient. Not sure how it's going to come out. How I want it to come out and how it will come out are 2 different things. So we shall see. So add a little bit more just to wash some of this off. Let's see how it goes. Right, I shall leave that there, like that. I shall let that go off naturally. And then I shall add the next little bit, because it's so deep I don't want it to flash, cure, overheat and ruin the mould and the effect I want. So I shall leave it at that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Right, here we go. Let's demold these hands. I say it's all part of the next Friendship Express collaboration. Never done this before, never demolded it before, so it's going to go one way or the other. It's either going to pop out or it's going to take forever. And looking at this, it's not going to take too long. Here we go. Let's get them fingers out. Right. Wow. So that takes 600 ml. Yeah, never done it before. This is what it's turned out like. So this is part of my beach collaboration. in my head, I know what it should look like. Whether it comes out like that at the end, we will see. Yeah, I quite like the look of that already. A few little bubbles, but it's supposed to be water, so no big deal. There's a little bubble in the knuckle there. But at least next time I do it, I'll have an idea of where these bubbles are likely to come. Alright. I shall see you on the next part. Hello again, everybody. Right, oops, we're dribbling because we've had this upside down. So this is the continuation of the beach collaboration with the Friendship Express. So there is a little sort of story behind this. The thought process was that when you have young kids and you take them to the beach and you play in rock pools and you find all sorts of different creatures, sea creatures in the rock pools, and we thought we were saving this little baby shark who was stranded in a rock pool, but wasn't until we started to take it back to the water that we realised it wasn't a little baby shark, it was a mummy shark, and it had like the purse coming out. So we quickly put it back. So we thought we were being good, kind and helpful, when really we probably weren't. So yeah, there's a little story behind this. So yeah, just the thought of carrying the fish in your hands from the rock pool down, and obviously we've added the sand so that it represents the beach. So there's the little fish that represents the shark. So I shall just UV spot this in so that hopefully it doesn't move when I add. If I've done that right. No, I've not done that right. Helps if you leave it there before you move it to glue it. I'll put the head there, fin there, or should I just go, do you know what? Let's just leave it as it is. No, let's try that. A couple of spots of UV resin. Not worried about the bubbles. It's held it in place, and then hopefully when I pour the clear resin that there's no bubbles underneath. I was just a bit concerned that it might float away if I just put it in straight into the resin. I hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the collaboration, watching everybody else's videos. It's much appreciated that you would like to watch mine, and I kicked the table, so hopefully you're back in shot. Yeah, I hope you enjoy all the other collaborations. Mine's a bit late getting out there, so I've been a bit busy. But yeah, the story behind it, I think you're doing a good deed by saving a fish in a rock pool. But yeah, you're probably not. But it's one of those experiences that you remember because you've done it with your kids. Okay, I will come back to you when I start to pour the clear resin in. And then, once that's done and it's set, that's me, job done. Right, take care everybody, see you in a bit. Right, I'm back. I've mixed up my teexpert resin and I've put in some like crushed crystal, which we got from Temu. I've sprayed some alcohol ink, isopropyl alcohol, to hopefully prevent any bubbles. So I shall gently pour this. I don't expect we'd see any bubbles underneath if there were, but let me just give it a little swish. Hopefully that will push anything that is underneath out. Add a little bit more. So he's partially covered. So the fish in here is a koi from one of the molds that we had. I made it. I'm not sure if I put it on a video or a short, whatever. But I made it. And I thought, what am I going to do with it? So I thought it's close enough to a shark. And all the other sharks we've got are massive. They'll be hanging out the hands. So I thought this would just be ideal, just to represent a large enough fish. I did do some of those little orange koi that you've probably seen before. Contemplated putting them in, but then thought no, let's go with the little story that we have, which this would be nice because it will represent something. So this could just be used as a paperweight, or there's still enough room to possibly use it to put something in it if you wanted. Maybe some potpourri or sweets in wrappers, obviously not loose, because I'm not sure if this is food safe. So yeah, you could put your sweets in wrappers, hold them, whatever you wanted, pens, whatever. But yeah, I thought rather than fill it right up, it can still be used for something. So I think that'll do. It's just covering the fins. So realistically that would be like me carrying it down with not much in my hands. Yeah, that's me all done. I will, I don't know, let this cure naturally, so don't know when it will be done. I could possibly put it in the G3, we'll see. But I shall leave it for a little bit, let any bubbles come out. And then I shall show you some pictures, hopefully with some bright sunshine on it. Yeah, I'll catch up with you at the end. Bye now.